And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they could put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with the chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Matt Simon. What do we have on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game. If you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up.
Frame so far here in Game 2 of the World Series. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one's back there. Forget it. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Digging in, Sid Gerard. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Ruben Sheely. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swinging on the curveball. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0. This is the World Series on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun.
And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, John Fitch. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Struck him out looking. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. 1 inning in the books here. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches. Shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. And in this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Simon throws to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning.
Outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly. Up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
In the air, right side, Cervantes makes the catch, inning over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah, hero, come on.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position. And
he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. And he comes in to score the wild pitch.
But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox have the lead, 3-1.
Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that's a strikeout. Mike. Strike 3, and
thought that seemed to be over as soon as it started.
2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ground ball could be 2. Gerard over to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. That pitch, that's a no-no.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's locked in at the plate.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. If he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Samuel. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Second basemen definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball, it can be
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Sid Gerard. Golden opportunity right here. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. It's gone. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at-bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment.
This one in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. You're watching the World Series on the show.
Path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the ground to first, could be 2. 1 at second, back to first for 2, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox have the advantage, 7-1. It's first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. In the air, left side, Holmes sizing this one up, and there's 2 away.
Strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ness makes the play, and that is that. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. right, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away. Especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of...
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Goes down looking. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Caught him looking for the K. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Up the middle, K. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's always the key to effective.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we can lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.